Hello students. In this video, I'll tell you an easy and simple method to extract words from a sentence in Java. Now, in ISC Computer Science Practical, there's always a question on string in which you are required to extract words from a sentence and then do some processing on it. So this method will make your task much easier. So let's begin. So we'll start with a simple sentence. By simple, I mean that words will be separated by a single space, and then we'll add complexity to it as we move in the video. So let's say the sentence is, how are you? So there are three words, and we'll be using the split method of the string class to split the sentence. So I'll first create an array because split method returns an array. So we'll say split word followed by a box bracket to denote an array. And then we'll say sentence dot split. And then I have to tell the computer on what character I want to split. So for simplicity, I am saying I want to split on a space. And then we'll print the number of words. So we'll say system.out.println, and then I'll say number of words, and then we'll just say word dot length. That is the length of the array which is returned. Once that is done, I'll also like to list all the words. So for that, we'll take a loop. We'll say int I is equal to 0, I is less than word dot length I plus plus, and then I'll print the array in a proper format. So println word of I plus equal to, and then the array element itself, so word of I. So if I run this program right now, the sentence is how are you? There are three words contained in it. We are telling the computer to split on the basis of the space, and so computer will split over here and here. So if I run it, we'll get how are you? The number of words are 3, and the split is happening at the space. Now this is a very simple case. Now let us complicate it. And what we'll do is, just like they say in the question paper usually, that the string will end with a question mark or exclamation mark or a dot. So in this case, question marks looks better. So now we need multiple separators, either a space or a question mark, because if I run it right now with only the space over here, let me run it for you. This is what will happen. It will say how are you, but the question mark is becoming the part of the word, which is not what we want. So what we'll do over here, now we need to specify multiple characters, and here what we are specifying is actually a regular expression, which is a notation for pattern matching. And in this notation, if you want to give multiple characters as a separator, what we'll do is we'll put it in a double quote. So there is a space, and let's say there is a question mark, there's a full stop, and there is an exclamation mark. Now if I run the code, see what happens. We are getting three words, how are you, but question mark is not part of the word. Similarly, if I give an exclamation mark, even that will not be part of the word. In fact, if we want, we can say, like for example, hello, how are you? But now if I run it, please note there is a comma, and we haven't given comma as a separator. So now if I run it, comma is becoming part of the word. And as you might have guessed by now, if I add a comma over here, comma will also not become part of the word now. So now if I run it once more, we are getting hello, how are you, but there is a blank over here. Why? Because computer split it on this comma as well as the space, and that's why there's a blank element in between. So now actually what we are wanting is, we are wanting to have these characters one or more times, and the way to do it, that is how to have like either a comma or a space or a question mark or a space, something like that. So what we need to do, we'll add a plus outside. Plus means one of these characters occurring one or more times. So now if I run it again, see what happens. hello, how are you? Words are being separated without the punctuation or the spaces. Now, but there can be one more problem. What if there are, let's say, multiple spaces in between? So if I run it, that will be handled. Why? Because of this plus sign. This is not a problem. But if I add a tab character over here, we are not handling the tab. So again, there will be a problem. Let me run it for you. So see, now the tab is becoming. So obviously we must cater to all these characters. So what we should do over here, we should say /t /n and even double quotes. Like for example, someone might say, he said, comma, space, hello, how are you? Now this has to be escaped, otherwise it will give a syntax error. And similarly, I want a double quotes over here also. Now this is a fairly complicated case. Now if I run it again, see what happens. He said, and this double quotes becomes the part of hello, and this double quotes again is hanging. So what we can do is, if you want to handle double quotes also, you can give it as a escape over here. So now if I say run, our program is working perfectly. So we can give multiple spaces, multiple punctuations, and the program will still work. So this is how it is done. And there is no need to run a loop, take out the character, check for these. So this is a very simple and straightforward method. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are a lot of other characters which can make string manipulation very, very easy. And in case you all are interested, you can ask for it in the comments, and then I consider creating a separate video for that. Thank you.